Can local AI play Geoguessr better than a human? Well, today we're putting it to the test. What we have right here is essentially a clone of Geoguessr that I had Codex build for me. Now, it's using something called Cartaview, which is kind of like Google Street View, except they don't require you to pay a bunch of money for some plan like Google does. And by running this locally, what it lets me do is try playing with some local AI models. So if we open up the bot arena, there's a bunch of like designated Geoguessr kind of models that you can play, and you can kind of use them to build consensus and whatnot. But what I'm interested in using is this Gemma 431B model. Now, this is not a special Geoguessr model. This is just a general purpose model that you can download. So this local AI model has no special Geoguessr training. It does have vision capability, which a lot of these local AI models do have, just like, ChatGPT does or Grok or something like that. And I'm just going to go head-to-head against it in Geoguessr and see how good this is. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're loading the model into memory. So let's see. If we look at my activity monitor, you can see, all right, we have a ton of memory pressure. We're eating into swap memory right now because we're running this model locally. But, okay, let's guess. BR, Brazil. Okay. I'm going to guess Rio. Okay, lock and guess. And now we're waiting for the bot. The bot also has to abide. And so I'm the blue. It guessed Sao Paulo. So I actually did a bit better there. But again, this general purpose local AI model was able to guess, pretty accurately that was Brazil just by looking at the image. So that's pretty cool. Let's try this next one. Honestly, I'm getting Brazil vibes again on this one. Maybe I'm going to go like kind of around here near Rio. Let's see. And it was in Mexico. Okay. And the bot actually guessed El Salvador, which wasn't Mexico, but it was a lot closer than my guess. And, I saw this video by Rainbolt a while back, who's a Geoguessr pro, and he had these people from Stanford show off this Geoguessr bot that they had built. That was pretty cool, and it was like a very specialized Geoguessr bot. And, it was more accurate than this, but the fact that just any off-the-shelf local AI model that you can download it yourself. I mean, just install Ollama. If you have enough RAM, you can download this specific one. If you have less, you can download a lighter weight version. But this is just insane. Okay. Now, I have no idea where this is, so I'll be surprised if the bot gets it. I'm going to go Chile. I don't know why. Just a random guess. Lock and guess. And, okay, nope. That was Sweden. And the bot guessed Netherlands, which was a lot better than my guess. So, maybe I'm just bad. Okay, this is in English. UK, I think. Let's go over here. Lock and guess. Oh my god, okay, no, it was Australia, which it was able to get, maybe from the roads. I don't really play Geoguessr that much, but that was impressive. Yeah, it completely defeated me in that round. Now, against, an absolute cream of the crop pro, it may not have won there, but just kind of general purpose Geoguessr from random Street View photos, that was pretty good. It was pretty good. Let's try some more. Okay, this... Where on earth is this? I feel I'm going to go Mexico here. Right here. And, oh my goodness, it was Morocco. And somehow this local AI model was just able to get that. Not even in a big city in Morocco, just in the middle of the desert. Yeah, that is really good. What language is this? I don't know, maybe Middle East, somewhere, Jordan, Amman. Nope. It was in Libya, Benghazi. We won't go into that. But it guessed Cairo, and it was closer than I was, which is pretty impressive. I might lose again. Okay, this screams Europe to me. I'm gonna go, do we see? So again, it's not able to read this text and it's still getting it. I'm gonna go Germany, right here. And it was Czech Republic, and it guessed Czech Republic. Incredible. This is really good. Okay, and this could be anywhere, but I'm going to say this is the US. And I'm going to say this is Georgia, out here. Just a guess? Nope, it was Belarus. And it guessed Russia, which I don't know how it's getting this. Like, I know a lot of Geoguessr pros, they kind of have the metas with, you know, looking at the specific Street View car, which wouldn't work for this because this isn't Google Street View, this is Car to View. Or they can do, you know, the road signs, all that. I don't know any of that. I'm kind of just guessing based on vibes. But clearly, this local AI model has an advantage over me. And, you know, just to reiterate, this is a general purpose local AI model. And, you know, Gemma 431B, you know, quite frankly, isn't even considered a really good one, to be honest. I think universally people are saying Quen 3.6 27B is a better model. And just the fact that I can run this on my Mac, albeit, you know, taking a lot of memory up, is it's pretty crazy. So let's do one last round. Okay, Zona. I don't know. I'm gonna say Mexico again. It's probably Spain. A what? Okay, nope. It was Czech Republic, and it guessed Slovakia, which, wow. Okay, I have to beat it at least once. I feel like if I keep guessing Mexico, eventually it will be Mexico. So let's try this again. Oh, was it Mexico? No, wait, yes it was. I thought it was Belize. Okay, so it was Mexico, and I was closer. It went for Dominican Republic there, which is pretty impressive. So let's see, where is this? You know what? Oh, is this, the heck, Ireland? Okay, I'm gonna say this is California. Let's say here. Nope, it was Calgary. Oh my goodness. Okay, it didn't guess the exact place, but it guessed the town. Canmore in Calgary, or is it Alberta? I don't know. Or no, Calgary's the city in Alberta. But it guessed that insanely well. Maybe just the mountain, or it recognized the store. That was good, and I think I just lost for the third time in a row. So I feel like that was really impressive to me. The fact that this is a fairly lightweight local AI model that's not trained for Geoguessr, not specialized at Geoguessr, and it was able to completely demolish me. You know, someone who's kind of trash at Geoguessr. I mean, maybe that's not the impressive part, but for the most part, it was in the right country or an adjacent country. It was pretty good. So I might do some more Geoguessr content with these local AI models. I could, you know, experiment with these specialized Geoguessr models I did earlier. I downloaded them. I feel like, honestly, it's not as impressive that a Geoguessr model can guess well in Geoguessr. I feel like it's better that a general purpose model can. But if you're interested in seeing some of these, I can, you know, play around with some of these later. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in a future video.